So you're racing today?
Yes.
Which race are you doing?
12-hour solo.
Oh, you nervous about it?
Yeah, very, actually.
But is there anything particularly you're worried about?
Well, how long it can last, to be
Yeah.
honest. I mean, 12k course isn't so bad, but it's whether I can handle it.
Hang on, everybody smile. So they can believe me back home. He's done his best to tempt you into going as fast as you can, and I'm going to try to temper that out a little bit. If you're a pro and you know yourself, do whichever you want, you're going to be speedy. But for everybody else, especially those who haven't done a 24-hour race before, keep in mind this is a really long race. And going out and spending everything you've got on the first lap and then suffering through the rest of the race isn't that much fun.
I hope this old train breaks down, then I could take a walk around, see what there is to see. Time is just a melody with all the people in the street walking fast as the feet can take 'em. I just roll through town, and though my window's got a view, well, the frame I'm looking through seems to have no concern for now. So for now, I need this old train to break down. Oh, please just let me please break down. Well, this engine screams out loud, centipede gonna crawl westbound. So I don't even make a sound, 'cause it's gonna sting me when I leave this town. And all the people in the street that I never get to meet, these tracks don't bend somehow. And I got no time that I got to get to where I don't need to be. So
Are you waiting for your part of your team to come round?
Yeah.
How long do you reckon it'll be?
Well, 45 minutes to an hour, hopefully.
Yeah.
Depends. He's not so confident on the downhill, but he's lightning on the ups. So we'll, see the balance.
this old train to break down. Oh, please just let me please break down. I wanna break on down, but I can't stop now. Let me break on down.
4 of us in our team.
4 in your team.
Summer wine. Yes, good lap. Plenty of action and good single track.
Yeah, enjoying the course then.
Absolutely.
Unfortunately, the whole family was supposed to come down too, but we had some car issues, so I'm in the solo male mixed pair 12-hour category.
The blinds down low. I need this
carbo drink. They contain protein, glucose and electrolytes. So when you've finished, your body needs to replenish the stores that it's used up during your race. That's got the glucose. You also, while racing, break down muscle fibers. So the protein in the drinks will help replenish them.
I wanna break them down, but I can't stop now. I wanna break them down, but I can't stop now.
Why is he calling you Rat Boy because of Roland Rat?
Yeah, well, because he thinks he's a comedian, but yeah, also because of the Roland Rat.
It's because he's a little rodent.
Say comedian.
How good a job do you think he's doing today?
If it's his, well, I mean, I've been out riding, so I've missed a lot of it. But if it's his usual standard, B-, round about that.
Where's matey who didn't phone his girlfriend? Rather than buying some crappy flowers, go and treat her to some nice surf gear. That's what you want to do. Go and spend some money. Nice bag or something. A little bit of thought. That's all that counts.
What are you eating? Tell me about what you're eating.
Cold pasta from last night that I have to admit tastes like it's probably been sat in the van in the heat for a little too long.
What are you racing today? What team?
Solo 12.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
But
which
you
for the
stopped.
record, I want everyone to know I'm solo 12 because I was let down by all of my so-called friends.
So do you have any messages for your friends?
I don't need to be expletive on the camera.
How do you feel about the atmosphere here today?
Yeah, it seems good actually. Everyone's enjoying it. Everyone out on the course is loving it. It's a good course, weather helps. Yeah, it's good.
Have you done any other endurance races like this one?
Yeah, probably too many, yeah.
And what's your favourite thing about this one?
Aside from the fact it's on my doorstep, the weather, the course actually. The course is great. It's a proper mountain bike course. A lot of them are just kind of a bit tame and a bit roadie orientated, but no, this one's a proper mountain bike course.
Super, thank you very much.
No problem, thank you.
It's very tunnel, you know, it's just like we're going down a tunnel, and you don't actually worry too much about lumps and bumps because you can't necessarily see them until too late, so just keep your eye right ahead. I wouldn't be surprised if I actually went faster through some of those woodland areas. Still hard work up hills though, and still cramping up.
How much of a break have you got now?
Probably about an hour and a half.
An hour and a half, then you're going to be on again?
Yeah.
And then for how long are you on for?
That'll be my last lap, hopefully.
That'll be your last
I'm not
lap.
sure what time it is. I have to squeeze one in before 12.
Trying to economise on not having my lights on in the woods.
You might have to have that one off.
You reckon? I don't got lights, I just was trying to save the battery.
Oh, right.
Yes, the ultimate Scrooge.
So, with that decision being made and the harm you've come to, do you find you've made a good decision?
What do you think?
Do you feel that the guys here who've had injuries since they're being in the dark or whatever deserve to be treated better than the ones who purposely threw themselves down a hill?
It's a hard call. Let's see. I think these guys deserve a little bit more because on the whole they're a bit older. All the people throwing themselves down hills are young kids and they just bounce.
Yeah.
Whereas there's some brittle bones out there during this event, so you've got to take care of the elderly.
Any very interesting, gory injuries that you've been treated lately?
Nothing gory. It's mainly been bruised egos. You need to massage those an awful lot, keep them going.
Tired.
Really?
Yeah, because we're in 24 hours, so we've got to keep going for over another 12 hours.
And how happy are you first?
Ecstatic because I have a cold beer.
I never went in for moonlit skies, never winked back at fireflies. And now that the stars are in your eyes, I'm beginning to see the light. I never went in for afterglow, candlelight on the mistletoe. Now that you turn the lamp down low, I'm beginning to see the light. Used to ramble through the park, shadow boxing in the dark. But you came, caused a spark that's a foreign on fire now. I never made love by lantern shine, never seen rainbows in my wine. Now that your lips are burning mine, I'm beginning to see the light. Well, I never went in for moonlit skies, I never winked back at those fireflies. But now the stars are in your eyes, I'm beginning to see the light. I never went in for afterglow, a little candlelight sugar on the mistletoe. But now you turn the lamp down low, I'm beginning to see the light. Well,
it's late. No, actually, it's early. It's 2:10.
Why are you filling diesel?
Because if I don't, the generators will run out of fuel. And that wouldn't be good, because it would go dark.
There's no one else around to do it?
There are, but they've done enough today, really. Let's go.
and I'm so in love, baby. There is nothing in life but you, but you. One of these mornings, it won't be very long. They will look for me, and I'll be gone. One of these mornings, it won't be very long. They will look for me, and I'll be gone.
It kind of numbs the pain a little bit. So, last couple of laps, we'll be fine.
I work for Bike Shed, my name's Jimmy, mechanic. Over the last couple of days we've done a few hundred bikes there or so. Problems ranging from gear problems to churning wheels, bleeding brakes, and generally that's what's coming in. Yeah, it's been great, enjoyed it, the weather's turned out alright, and the groups are doing well, so yeah, fair play to them.
can fly, and we can go up the mountain.
So ladies and gentlemen, that's your top three in the 24-hour solo. Craig Bowles, Ian Payne, and the 2008 champion, James Leesley on Iron Horse Extreme.
In each culture it's a little bit of an adaptation, but I think to the extent that it's possible we'll try to keep the same format. This is really working well. And I've raced in 70 of these races now, more than 70, and so this arrangement is kind of a refinement of everything that I've seen in all those other races.
So you know what works and you've pulled it all together for the 2012 event?
Yeah, that's the idea, and that seems like what's going on.
Will you be back again next year?
Oh yeah, I won't miss this.
Same course?
Well, we'll change it around a little bit, but it'll be the same basic idea, yeah.
Thank you all for coming. I hope you had a good time. We will be back here next year. Thanks very much.
A protein supplement.
Have you earned it?
I think so. It's been a hard event. Brilliant course though. Really, really good. Really enjoyed it.
Sorted.